At its core, scientific realism is all about understanding the universe we live in. It asserts that there's a reality that exists independently of our perceptions, that scientific theories are attempts to describe true aspects of that reality, and that even things we can't see, like quarks or black holes, are real, not just useful stories. This philosophy has been a guiding light in the fields of physics and biology. But here's the catch. Scientific realism often takes a cautious approach. It insists that we can't claim something is real until we have solid proof of its existence. While that sounds intellectually honest, it begs the question, does this caution limit our creative potential? Now, let's think about the dreamers, the rebels and visionaries who aren't afraid to venture into the unknown. Think about Da Vinci drawing helicopters long before humans ever took flight, or Nikola Tesla, who envisioned wireless energy when the technology wasn't even on the horizon, and Albert Einstein, imagining that time could be flexible before any clocks could prove it. These innovators weren't waiting for scientific realism to give them the green light. They took bold steps and embraced imagination before the evidence was there. Imagine if they had held back. Would we even have airplanes, electricity, or a deeper understanding of time? However, this is where scientific realism can slip into intellectual conservatism. You might hear phrases like, "That's not falsifiable, so don't explore it," or "That's not observable, so it's not worth your time." Phrases like these can feel like barriers, discouraging brave new ideas and concepts that could lead to groundbreaking discoveries. Sure, realism protects science from delusion, but it can also prevent us from thinking outside the box. It risks becoming its own kind of dogma that stifles the very creativity that fuels scientific advancement. But what if I told you there's evidence that the universe isn't entirely knowable? Quantum mechanics has already thrown a wrench into our traditional understanding of reality. Concepts like observer effects, probability fields, and entangled particles suggest that the very act of observing changes what's happening around us. Yet, scientific realism tends to want to categorize everything quickly, saying this is real and that is not, maybe too soon. Perhaps we need to shift to a more creative form of realism, one that opens its arms wide to imagination as a precursor to observation. So what would that look like? It could mean embracing speculation as a way to bridge gaps in our knowledge. It could mean valuing curiosity as a form of courage in the pursuit of understanding. By allowing our minds to explore without restraints, we might just spark the next giant leap in science and innovation. In closing, scientific realism does play an essential role in helping us understand what is real. Yet, we can't forget about the dreamers who build the cities that realism ultimately governs. Maybe the future doesn't start with proof. Maybe it thrives on the initial refusal to wait for it. Embracing both science and imagination could be the key to unlocking the mysteries of our universe.